Good morning. It's my honor to be representing OWISTA as the only national Native American CDFI intermediary in the country. And we have the distinct honor of being headquartered in Longmont, Colorado, right outside of Denver. We had the distinct honor of nominating the Gathering Place for the 2014 Opportunity Finance Network Justice Grant. As a refuge for rebuilding lives, the Gathering Place is Denver's only daytime drop-in center for women, children, and transgender individuals who are dealing with poverty and homelessness. For over 30 years, they have served as a community of safety and hope, fostering positive relationships, choice, and providing essential resources to transform lives. It was an honor for First Nations OWISTA Corporation to nominate the Gathering Place, as their mission is near and dear to our hearts, as many Native American communities experience extreme poverty and violence against children and women. The Gathering Place serves a highly nutritious breakfast, lunch, and afternoon snack. They supplement the generous in-kind donations of food with items to meet nutritional standards and provide a diversity of ethnic meal options. The gracious award from the OFN Justice Grant will cover those food costs for an entire month. Thank you to the Gathering Place for all you do in rebuilding lives. It is my pleasure to present the 2014 Opportunity Finance Network Justice Grant Award to Brenda Rausch, Vice President of Community Engagement with the Gathering Place.
Thank you, Christy. And thank you to First Nations OWISTA Corporation for the nomination of the Gathering Place. Thank you to the Opportunity Finance Network for the honor of being the recipient of the 2014 Justice Grant Award. And thank you to every single person who is in this room today. You are part of a larger network, building community and helping to lift us all up. I've been with the Gathering Place for 9 years, and I lead our efforts to match resources with our mission, resources of money, volunteers, and pro bono services. You in this room make loans where other people won't loan. At the Gathering Place, we say hello and welcome people that others won't welcome. We are a community of safety and hope. When you're living in poverty, when you're homeless, safety and hope can be very hard to find. I've gotten to know a woman named Terry who comes to the Gathering Place every day. Terry lives with schizophrenia. She has delusions, one of which is that she owns the Gathering Place and she's our sole funder. Terry got very upset with me one day when she found out I was headed to a fundraising event for the Gathering Place. She said, "Don't I give you enough?" And while I know how hard we need to work to raise more resources, her reality is that she does provide everything that we need. So I let her know that there are other people in Denver who care about the women at the Gathering Place just as much as she does, and it makes them happy to give money. She decided that that was okay because she wants them to be happy. Terry has other delusions. They're a little bit tougher on her life. They frighten her, make her paranoid, and it's impossible for Terry to stay in a group shelter. It's really hard for her to trust anyone. Currently, Terry is staying in an abandoned business close to the Gathering Place. I often see her nights when I'm headed to my car, and one night she stopped me and she said, "You should not be walking here. This is a dangerous neighborhood." This woman, who's going to spend the night in that dangerous neighborhood, was worried about me and my one-block walk. The next morning, we were both very relieved to see each other. Each of us had been worried about the other and their safety overnight. It makes me very happy to know that from 8:30 to 5 every day, I don't have to worry about Terry's safety. The Gathering Place is Denver's daytime drop-in center for women, children, and transgender individuals experiencing poverty or homelessness. We were founded in 1986. Each day, we see an average of 270 people, and 45% of them are homeless. The rest are living in poverty, many living paycheck to paycheck, struggling to make ends meet. Later this morning, Nancy Santiago Negron is going to lead all of you in a discussion around diversity. It's a topic that we think about at the Gathering Place a lot. 1.4% of Denver's population are Native Americans. But at the Gathering Place, Native Americans make up 12% of our members. It's estimated today that 0.3% of the US population are transgender individuals. That percentage at the Gathering Place is 7 times as high. And not surprisingly, people living with serious mental disorders are also overly represented amongst the Gathering Place members. Everyone in the room knows that minority populations are overly represented in poor communities. You are playing an important role in investing in those communities and making funding available where it is most needed. At the Gathering Place, we are working to meet some of the other needs. To meet basic needs, as Christy said, we serve 3 healthy, nutritious meals each day. We have bathrooms that don't have signs on them that say, "For paying customers only." We have showers, laundry services, access to phones, and a mailing address that our members can use. We believe that once someone's basic and immediate needs are met, they are able to summon their inner resources and begin to make positive changes in their lives. And when they reach that point, the Gathering Place has a variety of personal growth and learning programs to help them with that. We offer on-site GED preparation and tutoring. We have classes in writing resumes and cover letters, and a computer lab where our members can learn to use certain software programs and then do job searches, home searches, and stay in touch with their network. We partner with dozens of agencies in the community to bring expertise on-site for health screenings, pro bono mental health services, pro bono legal services, and financial classes. Our family area gives an opportunity and a space for kids to be safe and play, while mom might be at our GED sessions or working in the computer lab. Or possibly she's at the art studio learning to knit or crochet or participating in our card project, a project where women hand create greeting cards that are sold around this community for $2, with $1.50 of that going back to the artist who created the card. And this year, finally, that amazing art is also available in volume sales through our social enterprise, Art Restart. It was some amazing forward-thinking funders in our community that came together and helped us to launch Art Restart just last month. The Justice Grant Award provides the funding necessary for us to provide meals for a month at the Gathering Place. That is 1 month when Terry and hundreds of others don't have to spend their days searching for food. That's 1 month where over lunch, relationships are built and resources are shared. And that's 1 month when, after having those nutritious meals, our members can access the whole range of services that we have at the Gathering Place. I'm inspired by women like Terry, and I'm inspired by the organizations that are gathered here at OFN Connect. Today, thank you for supporting the Gathering Place. But every day, you are making key investments in underserved communities throughout our entire country. At the Gathering Place, we get to see what happens when we come together over what we have in common. Working together, we get to see the best of who we are and who we could be. And that work, in and of itself, is inspiring. Thank you for the opportunity to tell you a little bit about us today.